everybody. Jason, Hollis Farm. Let PJ run around a little while and eat. I got her put up for just a little bit. And got a load of feed. We gotta work on filling some feeders here in Alabama. Oh, it is wet. It's gonna be a pretty day today, but it is wet. And we'll see what else we can get into. Alright y'all, so I am back here. I am in Starkville, Mississippi. Had to stop by Buddy Mitt's office for a minute. Had a guy that works for him that wanted a hat the other day, and I finally remembered to stick it in the truck and brought it to him. We talked for a little while, and I'm headed over to see Slade at the Owens Outfitters. We are working on a bow deal. So I got some parts and pieces that we might use off my old bow, my monster bow, and working on, I keep calling it a VX3. I think it's just a V3, but I don't get too in-depth or technical on these names or stuff. And I'm about to get lost getting back over here to the, oh, I see where I'm at now. All right, we'll see y'all back here in the store in a minute. Yeah, what you need off of it?
I had wondered, oh, you videoing?
Oh, man. We're dialing in this peep site. Alright y'all, we are testing this V3. We got the Whisker Biscuit on it. What was the brand of this sight?
It's a Fuse.
I put a Fuse sight on it. It's real short. I didn't want all that crap hanging out here. We're getting light and tight. We're adjusting this peep now to get it to where I can see through it. You put a big one in there.
I did, yep.
Still low.
Okay, I'll move it up.
Getting closer though.
Yeah, that's a battery and the solar panel. Yep, big. Need some more?
No, I think we're close there. Close. Man, that thing's quiet, ain't it?
Yeah, it's quiet. It's just so smooth, you know. You don't realize
it drills them too, don't it?
Yeah, cheers.
Let's shoot one more out here.
Back up here, good. Back up here on the steps, so you can get a little distance out of it.
Pin's close.
Mm-hmm.
It's quiet, ain't it?
Daggone,
that's quiet. Pin's gonna be close too. Getting it dialed up. See if I can get the
we trying, we buying a new one. Here, yeah, we'll shoot this there. Right?
Yeah, we're getting closer. All right, we got the peep set. Slade's fitting the server in there.
Serve it up.
I like this little bitty sight. Simple, 3 pins. Just simple.
Very simple.
Simple. I'm a simple person.
A lot of folks come in here and think they gotta have that $250, $300 sight.
Yeah, what was that sight?
$100 bucks? $75.
$75. Yep. Kill more with it.
Yeah.
I may take them other 2 pins off. Just run one. That ain't your first one to ever do, is it? Alright, y'all, made it back to Alabama. I didn't carry PJ with me. She'd been in the barn too long, but I knew she'd have been in the truck. Had to be in the truck a while, so I'm gonna let her run around the hour or so. Alright, so we're gonna let PJ eat a while. So as we all know, we've been over at Owens Outfitters. I've been over there with Slade most of the day. Heck, I get over there and I can't leave. But anyway, had a good time. We test drove the VX3, what, day before yesterday or whatever. Called him and told him to get me one ready. So what I went out to do was to build a compact hunting bow, whether I want to be on the ground, in the tree, or whatever. My sight that I had, the Spot Hog, which is a super nice, and I still got it in case we need it, it was pretty long, and I wanted to stay compact as I could. This is a Fuse. I think this is nearly the same sight that I got on Cody's bow. Very, very simple. Doesn't have all that adjustment mess on it. Didn't want that. It's got 3 pins. I'm going to leave 3. I'm going to probably do a 20, 30, and a 40. But see how it's inside my limb? Compact. One thing, this is a, let's see, this, I think they make the V3 in a 31 axle to axle. Axle being axle to axle. I think this one's 27 if I remember. Y'all know I don't get real technical on this stuff. I just look at it and like it and do it. I didn't want the drop away rest. I put this whisker biscuit on it. Just simple. Put it in there. One thing I got to get used to, for some reason when I'm grabbing this bow, I'm high. I don't know, but anyway, fletchings hit my finger a time or two. That's my fault. Just got to get used to it. But it ended up being pretty doggone light. I did use the same quiver off my Monster. I left my Monster with Slade. He's going to take care of that for me. I used my wrist strap off my Monster. One thing I did do on this one, didn't want anything sticking out, didn't put my stabilizer on it, left it off. So basically all I got is my rest. I wish this came off, but it don't weigh enough to matter, the quiver mount. That stays on. Little cheap, simple, 3-pin sight, whisker biscuit. Simple. And one reason I wanted to do this small bow is because if I decide, and we liable to before it's over with, just sit on our butt or on a little short stool turkey hunting, I can draw this right between my legs off the side. Short. I like it. That's one thing I didn't want to compromise. That my favorite part about the Mission Hammer was the shortness of it. Like it. These things are different, and I hadn't paid much attention to them, but the riser is so long these days. So long, and then you got the limb right there. It's just smooth as can be, quiet as can be. I don't remember, we looked at the speeds on the IBO standards or whatever you call it. I don't worry about speed that much. This thing's super fast though. Don't worry about it that much. I shot a recurve so long. Speed's not it. I wanted it quiet and smooth. I think we ended up like on 58 pounds maybe when we got done, something like that. But this thing's gonna be right. I'm gonna slip the quiver back on. I love the Mathews quivers. Just clip, lock right on there. And one thing I do like about this with my arrows, one thing about the Mission, I think the way the quiver mounted my arrows stuck below the cam, and it doesn't on this one. I can prop it on the ground and I still got air off the ground. Perfect. This is gonna be a jewel right here, and this I should never have to have another one. That Monster I've had forever, and Mathews, they'll come up with something different. They always do. They're smart. But I'm gonna get it out and shoot it. We hadn't shot it outside. My 20 should be on the money. I'm not gonna worry about the 30 and all today, but let's shoot this 20 and see how close it is. All right, we're here at the deer target. I'm just gonna step it off today, and when we get really serious, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. When we get really serious about getting the pins dead on, we will get the rangefinder out. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have y'all about 10 yards away, because I'm curious on this too. When I edit it, I'll know it. I'm gonna put y'all about 10 yards away. I'm gonna be over here, targets right there, and let's listen and see. Let me make sure I'm gonna be in frame a little bit. It's gonna be kind of hard to see with this camera, but we're gonna shoot twice real quick, and let's see how it sounds to y'all. Y'all are gonna be about 10 yards away. That baby is quiet. My goodness. That thing is some kind of quiet. That is amazing. That's why when you get into going from like the Mission to Hammer, it is very, very affordable. This V3 is not, they're pretty high, but you talking about there is a performance difference. Not that you can't kill a deer with the Mission Hammer, we done that, but this is my just two little quick shots. We're gonna get good with this thing. That thing is nice. All right, got some hay in the back, finna go feed the horses and mules. I'm working on PJ. I always kept a leash on here for Pete or whatever dog I might have, so we're fixing to start trying to leash break her. She could fall towards the front, but I'm gonna be right close to her, but I want it just long enough where she can't fall off the sides. And she likes to bark at these mules and horses sometime, and I won't dare carry her in here without having her chained up. She's grown into her collar pretty good, so time for another part of her learning, leash breaking. Best way to do is I like a dog on a chain. As far as at their house and all my big dogs, some of my dogs are on chain. I like that because it really leash breaks them without you even having to be there. She'll get the hang of it. They won't fight it forever. She's doing pretty good. She's not really pulling on it hard. Mule's just kind of curious with her, you know. Just have to watch everybody till they get used to each other. Definitely not gonna let her run the mules and stuff. That just ain't too cool. Because we have been known to track a deer from the saddle on a mule, so we can't have them. I had to work on Dodge with that when he was little. Not let him chase the mule. One thing about leash breaking, I always got to hold her so she won't jump off, but now I get her on that. She kind of learns her limits real quick and won't jump.